Welcome back, East Texas. Let's start out with a close look outside with our downtown Tyler Tower camera. Right now, we are seeing cloudy skies and nothing falling from those skies just yet, which is good news. And as you look at roadway conditions, people are out and about, probably enjoying their last evening before we have to start dealing with the winter mischief. So thankfully, of course, road conditions tonight looking pretty good, but they will start to deteriorate the later we get into the day tomorrow. So keep that in mind. If you can stay home, especially the second half of Sunday, that would be best. Quick look at First Alert Live Doppler radar. Of course, not expecting anything for now, but once we get a couple hours past midnight, and you'll see that timeline on Futurecast, we'll start to see the freezing rain, the sleet, and even some snow beginning to move into East Texas. And as we take a larger picture out here at the Lone Star State, you can already see some of that freezing rain and sleet and wintry mix already moving across portions of south central Texas, about to move in toward Austin, still well off toward I-10, just off toward the west of Houston. That will continue its northeasterly track, moving into East Texas, like I said, over the next few hours. So in preparation, winter storm warnings in effect for almost the entirety of East Texas. They go in effect at midnight tonight and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. on Monday evening. Those are light blue colors there. Those are winter storm watches, which will likely be issued just a little bit later on, as they are still expected to see upwards of 2 inches of snow in some portions of deep East Texas. Quick look at as well as some other watches and warnings across the area. You can't see it, but there's also a hard freeze warning in effect for all of these light blue colors, as well as a wind chill advisory. Temperatures will remain below freezing for multiple days on end. And of course, Monday and Tuesday morning, we are expected to see wind chill values. Now in the summer, we call them the heat index. It's kind of what it feels like outside. Well, in the winter, we use wind chill values. I'm sure you've heard it before, and you'll see it even later in this forecast. That's what it feels like outside, which is sometimes slightly more different from the actual temperatures. Monday, Tuesday morning, we could see some of those wind chill values at or below zero for the northern half of East Texas. They'll be colder on Monday thanks to the breezier winds, but we could see another round of below zero values Tuesday morning as well, which is why we really want to make sure everyone stays safe and prepared and very well bundled up. Well, we're not at that cold just yet, but we're still pretty chilly across the area, as you can see from our weather watchers. Dave Jones of Holly Lake Ranch, 24 cold degrees over at Holly Lake Ranch. 33 in Liberty City, a degree warmer than when they called in at around 5:30. Same thing for Emerald Bay, a degree warmer at 30, but still cold. 29 in Rusk and Athens, 30 in Trawick, and 28 in Oak Flat. Slightly warmer, but still pretty chilly. 36 for San Augustine and in Broadus. Other temperatures across East Texas, you'll kind of get the gist of this, as things will be a little bit warmer down in deep East Texas over the next couple of days. That won't matter though, because by Monday we're all below freezing. Right now sitting at 35 in Corrigan and Huntington, 39 in Woodville. Hey, let's all go hang out in Woodville where it's above freezing, and 39. 34 in Center, 29 in Henderson, 27 in Lindale, and already seeing 24s popping up for Edgewood and Emory, even 23 in Yanis and Sulphur Springs. Y'all bundle up out there. Of course, current winds right now still from the north, not too breezy, but blowing anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Factoring in those winds and those temperatures, here are those wind chill values. It feels like 17 right now in Tyler, 18 in Mineola. It feels like 13 right now in Canton, and 11 in Terrell. That's when you get the scarf, that's when you get the heavy coat and the gloves, and you just bundle up. Maybe you don't even go outside if you don't have to. Let's take a close look at the 3-day before we show you Futurecast. Of course, Sunday, we'll start out with scattered snow and sleet and freezing rain, but that really ramps up overnight Sunday into early Monday. Of course, throughout the first half of Monday, we're talking 100% widespread coverage of this winter weather before ending by around lunchtime. Highs for Tyler, Longview around 17, Lufkin-Nack around 24. Tuesday, we're not expecting anything falling from the sky, but those record-breaking lows in the morning. Afternoon highs likely only ranging from the mid-20s to near 30 degrees in the afternoon. So anything that falls Sunday into Monday will not be melting across East Texas. All right, let's talk timelines here over the next couple of days here. Of course, cloudy skies. We've got the few flurries this evening, but then overnight tonight, like I said, a couple hours after midnight, around 2 to 3 a.m., we'll start to see better coverage of the snow, the sleet, the freezing rain across East Texas. This will continue upwards till around sunrise. As we get closer to around lunchtime, though, on Sunday, that's when we'll actually start to see breaks in coverage of this wintry precip. At this point in time, travel impacts are likely going to remain pretty limited, but that changes quickly as we see more widespread sleet and snow, then that full transition to snow across the entire area, and that will continue overnight Sunday into early Monday. But by around lunchtime, looks like most of that snow will be done here in East Texas. Again, anywhere from 4 to 6 inches for the central to northern zones of East Texas, but some areas, localized areas, could see potentially even more. 2 to 4 inches for central and the northern half of Deep East Texas, and 1 to 2 down in Deep East Texas. And plus, we also have to worry about that ice across the area. Now, a close look at what we know going on. Of course, dangerous cold across East Texas, especially on Monday and Tuesday mornings with those single-digit morning lows possible. But it could feel even worse with those wind chill values making things feel below zero. More snow and ice, of course, are expected to arrive on Wednesday into early Thursday, while temperatures unfortunately remain below freezing. Now, it's important to note on Wednesday, Deep East Texas could warm a little bit above freezing for a few hours before knocking right back down in the middle 20s. Julian, unfortunately, we are going to deal with below freezing mornings throughout the entirety of the 7-day forecast, but thankfully sunshine is on tap for Friday and Saturday of next week. Let's get there in one piece. Just another reminder, y'all, bundle up, bring in the pets. Please keep checking in on those elderly neighbors and, of course, the grandparents in your family. Back to you.
Good advice, Cody. Thanks. Well,